Hi, this is Faith Barnard, and I'm the holistic entrepreneur, and I'm doing this video from my home in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. And this is really my welcome video for my YouTube channel, so welcome! It's great to have you, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you taking your valuable time to look through some of my videos and just check it out. And perhaps you've been to my channel several times, and hopefully you found the self-love series, because that is really the foundation of this channel, because self-love is the foundation of life. It's not something that is readily cultivated, though we're starting to see a lot more healers and energy workers and individuals speaking about self-love, because this is the time to heal the most important relationship you'll ever have, which is the one with yourself. And it is the foundation to all other great, inspired, and loving relationships. Without loving yourself, you're never going to be completely available to love someone else. And I'm not talking about the romantic love, but the unconditional love, the compassionate love, the love that intuitively knows that we're all interconnected and ultimately of one. So when we're loving someone else, we're loving ourselves. But it starts with self-love so that you're available to extend your love to others. It is a huge piece, and it's a huge piece when it comes to all areas of our life. Hence, the holistic entrepreneur concept, which is really the integration of all aspects of our lives, our spiritual lives, our health, our recreation, what we love to do, our work, the work that we do, our business, if we have a business or we're an entrepreneur. And I'm all about entrepreneurship, and I'm extremely passionate about network marketing. And why is that? Well, network marketing to me is the perfect vehicle for personal development. It just so happens to have a compensation plan attached to it. So as you grow as a person, as you embrace your own, loving yourself and growing and working through the stuff that we all have to work through, it's just part of life, letting go that which really is not true, which is, perhaps the anger, perhaps the frustration, the sadness, all these different emotions that all of us experience from time to time. And sometimes we, submerge these emotions, and they end up showing up as disease in the body, disease in our lives. Our relationships may not work. We may find that we don't get traction in our work or our business, and hence it all comes back to self-love and clearing those things that really are not who we truly are. We just have we've identified with them as if they are, simply because that's our environment. A lot of times we are a product of our environment, a product of our families. However, you don't need to be limited by that, and at any moment in time, you can choose to step out of that and say, you know what, I choose differently. Real quick, I want to cover a news story that I just saw recently. I think it was yesterday. It was shown on Facebook. A little boy, not a little boy, he was actually a teenager. He found out that his dad had, by the way, he'd only seen his father a couple times during his teenage years, so it's been very infrequent, so not much of a relationship there. But his father has a lot of pain on board and has been in and out of jail numerous times. And so he found out that his dad had basically robbed and mugged, if you will, an older senior, a woman who's in her senior years, and she was actually at a cemetery just spending time with her now deceased husband, as far as just being there to put flowers and that kind of thing. And this gentleman, who is this boy's dad, robbed her of $700, took her purse and ended up taking $700. Okay, so now he finds out about this, the son does, and he comes to her to apologize and to say how sorry he is. And it just so happened that his dad had recently given him $250 to go on a band trip that he really wanted to go on, but he was giving that $250 to this lady who had been, harmed by his father. And she was so much in gratitude, and she did something incredible. She accepted the gift. She accepted his payment to make right the wrongs of his father, and she fully accepted that, and then she gave it back to him and said, I want you to go on your band trip. In fact, I could start crying just sharing this story. And really, that is the reason why I'm sharing this story in this video, is that that is the epitome of self-love, really, of him saying to himself, I don't have to be like my father. You know, he's not demonizing his dad. He knows his dad has serious challenges. However, he had made a new choice that just because I'm his son does not mean that I have to follow in his footsteps. So he took action to do something that his heart and soul required of him, which was to go to this beautiful lady, this senior citizen, I wish I could remember her name right now, and just say, I'm sorry that this happened to you. It shouldn't have happened. I'm so sorry. And here's the money that he did give me. And in doing that, all parties were healed. She now feels renewed about life. She feels that she has more purpose in life. He feels that he has more purpose in life. And it just so happened that the side benefit was he'll still get to go on the band trip, but he did what his heart directed him to do. And that's really the opportunity that each of us has each day, each moment in our lives. And here we have this opportunity through network marketing to make a difference in our lives and the lives of others. I always think of network marketing as a spiritual nervous system, if you will. It gives immediate feedback on, depending on whatever issues might be coming up. But the good news is if you stick it out, commit to personal development, commit to embracing and loving yourself, that you don't need to know the how as much. You know, we talk a lot about how to do things, and that has its place, but it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is just to get right with yourself and therefore right with the world. And when that happens, all kinds of the right people will show up in your life, the right situations. You'll learn the things that you need to learn in order to take your business to the next level. And so again, that's what my channel is all about. I'm about sustainable green energies. I'm about nutrition, health and wellness. The company I work with has incredible anti-aging that's really far beyond what I've seen out in the marketplace. Also a nutritional cleansing program, so it really feeds the whole body. So it's really that perfect platform so that we can come from a healthy mindset, because when you feel good, you think good, and the rest follows. So I just want to, again, thank you for coming by my channel. Check out the different offerings. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below, and you can also connect with me through my blog, which is faithbarnard.com. So just my first and last name, faithbarnard.com, and that link will be throughout this channel. Thanks again, and we so appreciate you, and enjoy the videos.